Let's step and pay homage to the Buddha. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So last time we have learned already Bab system. So briefly, now about the Babel base. At that time, when we learn the Bab system, I don't explain the Babel base detail, just or are added to the rule. For example, we previous rule hard to that, just R is added, so we get the Babel base. So, and also to the gam change to the gauge to that, R is added, we have the gauge chart like that. So actually, such a Babel base, so we need to know why, because in Pāļi, so about the Babel base or about the such a conjugated sign surface. So we have the 7 sign. So based on that 7 sign, Babel base also will be changed. So, but the meaning is the same. Meaning is not changed. For example, even though sign is changed, so we replace ruhar and we har also to dwell. At the time, even though sign is changed, but the meaning is the same, to dwell, like that. Okay. So now, so firstly, we have already learned the present tense. So present tense, Babel termination. So singular and plural. Actually the same note. So in that, this file in your Google Mail, you can check, you can open. So the same note actually, not new one, you see. Here, so introduction, Babel base, that is just the same file, Concise Pāļi grammar. So for example, just click here, this item. If you want to go back, so introduction, click on that, and Babel system, click on that. Now Babel base, so this one is content. You can get it in this way. So, and then here, that percent D, and then and D. So second percent. So C is tar and first percent. So me and the ma. Okay. So now to understand the meaning, so D mean he, so and D mean they, and C mean you briefly. Later we will practice, that is fine. And then me I, so ma me we. Okay. So and then So after that, so the other, Jaran, so Dwa will be added. And then, so infinitive Do will be added. And then after that, so Da or Na will be added, past participle. After that, present participle and so Mana or Ana will be added to the Babel base. And then the last one, Daba and then Aniya and then Ya will be added. So to every Babel base we can form. So for example, now to practice that, so with the one base, root gam, we already know that. So gam change to the gauge, and then so up. So the minimal root gam. So now we get the gauge to go. Okay. So at that time, with the sort of to the gacha. So to the gacha. So we can add these. So the following one, present tense. So for example, Gachati, at the time he goes. And Gachandi, they go. So Gachasi, you go. Gachata, you go. And then Gachami. So before the mima, the short become long, right? And then for the doa. So at that time from the gam. So we have the by adding the doa. So the first one is gan doa, that is to the root, and the second form is gache doa. Okay, gache doa. So the meaning of that is so having verb ed en. Okay, well, this one later we will practice. So special form, and then the second way, so after verb ing, and then so verb and the and. So in this way can be understood. But for the do, the just to and the above. Okay. And then for the na and the da, so only just above. So ed en, the meaning. For the present participle, so apply verb, so just ing. But for the daba, actually, so should be after that verb ed or en. Okay, so that is the meaning of that one. So now, for example, gacha. So gacha means goes, but so now because of present tense. So for example, gachati. So gachati means he goes. Okay, gachati means he goes. But for the doa, so gachati means he goes. But gachanti, so they go. And then gachasi, you go. And gachata, you go. Gachami, I go. So gachama, we go. So to the, gacha. To the gacha, just we add these the and the sita mima. Okay. And then now, so, but for the other one, we don't need to write down completely. So only special one we will write down. The other one we can understand. So in this way, we can improve our knowledge and also we can improve our fluency in Pali also. So now, the first one is gam to get. So doa is added. So gan doa. Just, ma change to the na. Okay. And then back, commonly before that it is inserted. So because we use the base form here, you see. Okay, so at that time, so gacha, and then the, and the, doa. So we get the gache doa. Okay, so the meaning is the same as here, this one. So this Gandawa also, having gone. So past participle form or the go is gone, Gone, right? So having gone, or maybe the other way is after going, and then go and. So in this way, Gachaitawa also the same meaning. Having gone, after going, go and. So back to, don't is actually we can have. So to the root gam, we add the do. So the same jump march into the not that is I will write. So just can do. Okay. And then gachi do. So that this one is base form. So the meaning of that one is here. Just to. Okay, to bath. So that means to go in this way, to go. And then now next one. For this past participle, we won't use the base, only root, but some word will be used of base also. Now for this root, so root can only that. So, get that ma is drop here. Get that. So the meaning of get that is here, gone. You see, gone. Okay. And then, but for this and that mana and so here in the past participle only root, but in the present participle only the base. So gacha, okay, to the gacha we add and. Okay, now to so with the case and then later we will explain. So gachando. So one of this R is drop. So gachando and the with the mana. So gacha mano. Okay, and then gacha no. The meaning is just. So Bob me go. Now ing going. So going in this way. And then for this near, so actually we have the only root. So root gam and the daba. So now march into the now. So you see, this surface with the starting with the da also such a change in mark to the na. And then here, this suffix also starting with the don't also mark change to the not, you see. And this suffix starting with the dot also, but here mark drop. But and then here this suffix starting with the dot. So at the time mark change to the not because mark not and dot the same group like that. Okay, now gandaba. And then so to the root gam, if we add the aniya, so gam and the aniya, nothing change, just gamaniya. So the meaning of that is here should be gone in this way, can be understood. Should be gone. Okay, so whenever we get the new verb in this way, we can practice. So 1 time or 2 times or 3 times at the time. So become familiar with the Pāļi structure. And also in Pāļi sentence, in each sutta, all of verb forms are just that in this way. So that is why. If we don't understand this, system or don't are not familiar with this system at the time, maybe everyone are new to us. So at that time we may think, oh, this one is new at the time. So feel afraid of that. So like that, okay. So now with the gacha, gacha D, he goes. And then gachanti, they go. So gachasi, you go. Gachata, you go. Gachami. Okay, so in this case, note is, a to the a. We need to notice. So gachami, I go. Gachama, we go. But so here, gandawa or gachedawa have been gone after going, go and. Okay, and then with the do. So gando, gachito, to go. And then gata, gone. And gachando, gachamano, gachano, going. Okay, and then gandaba, gamaniya should be gone. Okay, so now I will say 3 times. So after that, so one of them, one of you, so can be volunteer to practice. So maybe, so because of online, together, simultaneously, we could not practice. Okay, so one can practice at the time the other one. So maybe close your microphone and then so you can read out, you can follow or you can practice. Okay, so the one who will open your mic, so please, you are welcome. Okay. So now, gacha. So gachadi, he goes. Gachandi, they go. Gachasi, you go. Gachata, you go. Gachami, I go. Gachama, we go. Gandawa. So gachedawa. Okay, so here we all change it, I already explained that is, this part. So we all, okay, Gandawa, happy, Gandawa, gachedawa, have been gone, after going, go and then Gando, gachito, to go, gada, gone. Gachanto, gachamano, gachano, going. Gandapa, gamaniya, should be gone. Okay, next time. Gachati, he goes. Gachandi, they go. Gachasi, you go. Gachata, you go. Gachami, I go. Gachama, we go. And here, Gandawa, Gachetwa, have been gone after going, go and. Ganto, gachito, to go. Gata, gone. Gachanto, gachamano, gachano, going. Gandapa, gamaniya, should be gone. Okay. And no, next time. Gachati, he goes. Gachanti, they go. Gachasi, you go. Gachata, you go. Gachami, I go. Gachama, we go. Gandoa, Gachedoa, have been gone. After going, go and then Gando, Gachito, to go. Gata, gone. Gachanto, Gachamano, Gachano. So actually they are ending in the A, but just so because one of them is without vowel, that is why. So Gachant also. Yeah. Maybe Gachant is late, better. Gachant and Gachamana, Gachana, going. Because later, so you were confused. That is why. Okay. Gacha. So this all also I will drop. So Gachant, Gachamana, Gachana, going. So Gandapa, Gamaniya should be gone. Okay, one more time. Gachati, he goes. Gachanti, they go. Gachasi, you go. Gachata, you go. Gachami, I go. Gachama, we go. Gandoa, Gachedoa have been gone. After going, go and Gando, Gachito, to go. Gada, gone. And then Gachant, Gachamana, Gachana, going. Gandaba, Gamaniya should be gone. Okay, who can be volunteer to practice? Is there anyone to practice? Actually, we need to practice because so for the pronunciation also, and then by practicing, some of them are become familiar with this. Okay, Wimala, open your microphone.
This Sayada, I will speak now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
So, get chatty, right? From the third person first, right?
Yeah. Just translate that chatty, he goes.
Get chatty, he goes. Get chatty, he goes. Get chatty, they go. Get chatty, you go. Get chatta, you go. Get chami, I go. Get chama, we go. Gan toa, get chi toa. Having go or having gone after going go and gantum gachitum to go gata went may I you went on it go
Mhm.
went so get chan Getchanto, Getchamano, Getchano, going. Gentapa, Gamaniya, should be go.
So 3 times, please. Now two
Three,
more.
3 times.
Yeah, yeah. No, 2 more times.
Okay, say the he goes he Getchati, he goes. Getchanti, they go. Getchasi, you go. Getchathai, you go. Getchami, I go. Getchama, we go. Um, Gantoa, Getchitoa, having 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 gone. After going, go and Gantum, Getchitum, to go. Gata, went. Getchan, Getchamana, Getchana, going. Gentapa, Gamaniya, should be go, should be gone, should be gone. So I speak the last one. Getchati, he goes. Getchati, he goes. Getchanti, they go. Getchasi, you go. Getchatha, you go. Getchami, I go. Getchama, we go. Gantoa, Getchitoa, having gone after going, go and Gantum, Getchitum, to go. Gata, went. Getchan, Getchamana, Getchana, going. Gentapa, Gamaniya, should be gone.
Okay.
I'm finished.
Yeah,
Bante.
thank
Thank you so much.
you. So now let's go to the next base, next root also. So here, this root gam is changing to the, gauge, but such a change is not so many in Pali. So just to familiar with that. So later when you see in your reading, so the word gacha, like the gachandi, gachani, does it come to the root gam or something, just to note that. So actually, not changing. For example, so root jar. Jar mean to shake or to move, to shake. So with the R, only we have the, jala. Jala also to shake. Okay. So with the jala, so we can see here, jaladi, he shakes. Jalandi, they shakes. Jalasi, you shake. Jalata, you shake. Jalami, I shake. Jalama, we shake. And then, but for the, even though, here, Jalan, Gandawa, for that, we don't have such a form. So only the, so from the, only Jalato from the base. Okay. Jalato. So we don't have the Jalato. So some root coming from the root are, rare, not so many. So Jalato. Okay. So to here also, Jalito. And then for the past participle also, that one is coming from the base, Jalita. And then now for this one, so Jalant and the Jalamana and the Jalana. Okay. And then for this one, so just before the, Dabba, so E is inserted for that one. So Jali Dabba and then Jalania. Okay. So Jalidaba Jalaniya. Jalidaba. Okay, so now the word I will move to the under the root gam because so to see clearly. Later when you read or practice again, so you can see that. Okay. So okay. Mm. So here Jalati in this way. Jalati he shakes. So now we can practice again. So Jaladi he shakes. Jalandi they shake. Jalasi you shake. Jalata you shake. Jalami I shake. Jalama we shake. Jaladoa having shaken. Okay. So the verb is shaken. Shaken. So Jaladoa having shaken. After shaking and then shakes and Jalito to shake and Jalita shaken and Jalant Jalamana Jalana shaking and then Jalidaba Jalania should be shaken. Okay, so now Jaladi he shakes. Jalandi they shake. Jalasi you shake. Jalata you shake. Jalami I shake. Jalama we shake. Jaladawa having shaken. After shaking, shake and. Jalito to shake. Jalita shaken. Jalant Jalamana Jalana shaking. And Jalidaba Jalania should be shaken. Okay, now one more time. Jaladi he shakes. Jalandi they shake. Jalasi you shake. Jalata you shake. Jalami I shake. Jalama we shake. Jaladawa having shaken. After shaking, shake and. Jalito to shake. Jalita shaken. Jalant, Jalamana, Jalana shaking. Jalidaba, Jalania should be shaken. Okay, one more time. Jaladi he shakes. Jalandi they shake. Jalasi you shake. Jalata you shake. Jalami I shake. Jalama we shake. Jaladawa have been shaken. After shaking, shake and. Jalido to shake. Jalida shaken. Jalant, Jalamana, Jalana shaken. Jalidaba, Jalania should be shaken. So, okay, now we will be blend here to practice.
So Sayadaw,
Okay.
could you hear me because I'm in the noisy place?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So may I practice this part?
Okay.
Yeah. Chalati, he shakes. Chalanti, they shake. Jalasi, you shake. Jalapa, you shake. Jalami, I shake. Jalama, we shake. Jalitoa, having shaken. After shaking, shake and. Jalitum, to shake. Jalita, shaken. Jalan, jalamana, jalana, shaking. Jalipapa, jalaniya, Shruti, shaken. Yeah, I finished Sayadaw.
3 times, 2 more time, please.
Yes, Sayadaw.
Yeah.
Jalanti, Jalati, he shakes. Jalanti, they shake. Jalasi, you shake. Jalaka, you shake. Jalami, I shake. Jalama, we shake. Jalitoa, having shaken. After shaking, shake and. Jalitum, to shake. Jalita, shaken. Jalan, jalanana, jalana, shaking. Jalipapa, jali, jalaniya, Shruti, shaken. Yes, I finished Sayadaw.
Okay. So, okay. So now, let's go to the another root. Okay. So firstly, so now, another base. Another base is one root, like the root was. Was mean to stay. Okay. So root was also with the R, we have the WhatsApp base. Okay. So with the WhatsApp base, as a verb form, like the WhatsApp did he stays. Okay. And then for the gerund, so was say dua. Okay. Was say dua, only one form. And for the infinitive also, was see do. Okay, so before the do, it inserted. And then before the da also, it can be inserted. So was see da. Okay. But that one is coming from the WhatsApp base. We have the another form. But that one is rare. Okay. Wota. Wota. So that one is actually root was and the da. So at that time, so firstly a change to the u and the sa da change to the da ta. So because of that, become the water. This one is special form. Okay, but wasida also, easily we can understand. Not all the time when water form, wasida also we can see that. So, okay, now, so wasida, water, stayed. And then, so was sent and wasamana. And then wasana, staying. And then, so wasi daba, and then, so wasaniya. Wasidaba, wasaniya. And also this wasidaba, yeah, just wasidaba. We don't have the water, but okay. So now we can practice. So root is was, to stay. After that, sign is added. We have the base from wasa. Wasa also just to stay. But after the wasa, if we add the, d, so wasadi, he stays. Wasandi, they stay. Wasasi, you stay. Wasata, you stay. Wasami, I stay. Wasama, we stay. Wasaidwa, having stayed. After staying, stay, and wasido, to stay. Wasida, water, stayed. And then, so was sent, wasamana, wasana, staying. And then, wasidaba, wasania, should be stayed. So maybe this one is, just a literal saying. At that time, to live also in the translation. So in English, many word to dwell, to stay, to live. Now only one word, just original meaning to know. Okay. Okay, now again. So wasadi, he stays. Wasandi, they stay. Wasasi, you stay. Wasata, you stay. Wasami, I stay. Wasama, we stay. Wasaidwa, having stayed, after staying, stayed, and wasido, to stay. Wasida, water, stayed. Was sent, wasamana, wasana, staying. Wasidaba, wasania, should be stayed. Okay, one more time. Wasadi, he stays. Wasandi, they stay. Wasasi, you stay. Wasata, you stay. Wasami, I stay. Wasama, we stay. Wasaidwa, having stayed. After staying, stay, and wasido, to stay. Wasida, water, stayed. Was sent, wasamana, wasana, staying. And then wasidaba, wasaniya, should be stayed. Okay, now who will be practice?
Yes, Sayadaw. Can I practice?
Yeah, of course you can.
Okay. Vasati, he stays. Vasanti, they stay. Vasasi, you stay. Vasatha, you stay. Vasami, I stay. Vasama, we stay. Vasitwa, having stayed. After staying, stay, and. Vasitum, to stay. Vasita, Buddha, stay. Vasant, Vasamana, Vasana, staying. Vasitapa, Vasaniya, should be stayed.
One more time.
Vasati, he stay. Vasanti, they stay. Vasasi, you stay. Vasatha, you stay. Vasami, I stay. Vasama, we stay. Vasitoa, having stayed. After staying, stay and. Vasitum, to stay. Vasita, Buddha, stayed. Vasant, Vasamana, Vasana, staying. Vasitapa, Vasaniya, should be stayed.
And one more time to be nice.
Vasati, he stays. Vasanti, they stay. Vasasi, you stay. Vasatha, you stay. Vasami, I stay. Vasama, we stay. Vasitoa, having stayed. After staying, stay and. Vasitum, to stay. Vasita, Buddha, stayed. Vasant, Vasamana, Vasana, Vasitapa, staying. Vasitapa, Vasaniya, should be stayed.
Okay, well done.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
So now another base. Yeah, we have time. We can. So practicing in this way, we are forming also familiar with us, and also Pali pronunciation also become familiar with us. And then so this one is learning a type of language. So that is why we need to practice our so tongue, also how to practice smoothly or fluently and so on. Okay, and then now, so another verb is the so ruhar. Ruhar mean to carry. So to carry, to bring, like that. And to that, by adding the up. So we have the hara base. Okay. So now for the hara base also. Hara D, he carries. Okay. And then hare dwa. And then hari do. And then here hari da. And then the other form is hatta. Okay, hatta. So that one is coming from the ru har and the da. So ra drop, like a gam. Ra dropped. And then for the present participle, so harant and the haramana, and then harana. And here for the only haridabba. Haridabba and then haraniya. So haraniya. So because of ra sound, this na commonly with the dot. So na ra influence. Okay, later we will explain in detail. Now, just that. So now, Haradi he carries, Harandi they carry, Harasi you carry, Harata you carried, Harami I carry, Harama we carry. Haridawa having carried, after carrying, carry and. Harido to carry, Harida hada carried. Harant, Haramana, Harana, carrying. Haridaba, Haraniya should be carried. Okay, again. So Haradi, he carries. Harandi, they carry. Harasi, you carry. Harata, you carry. Harami, I carry. Harama, we carry. Haridawa, having carried, after carrying, carried, carry and. Harido, to carry. Harida, hada, carried. Harant, haramana, harana, carrying. Haridaba, haraniya, should be carried. Okay, one more time. Haradi, he carries. Harandi, they carry. Harasi, you carry. Harata, you carry. Harami, I carry. Harama, we carry. Haridawa, having carried. After carrying, carried, carry and. Harido, to carry. Harida, hada, carried. Harant, haramana, harana, carrying. Haridaba, haraniya should be carried. Okay, now one more time. Haradi, he carries. Harandi, they carry. Harasi, you carry. Harata, you carry. Harami, I carry. Harama, we carry. Haridawa, having carried, after carrying, carry and. Harido, to carry. Harida, hada, carried. Harant, haramana, harana, carrying. Haridaba, haraniya, carry, should be carried. Okay, so this time who will be volunteer? Okay. Yes, open your mic.
Yes, I will start. Harati, he carries. Haranti, they carry. Harasi, you carry. Harata, you carry. Harami, I carry. Harama, we carry. Haritwa, having carried. After carrying, carry and. Haritung, to carry. Harita, hata, carried. Harant, haramana, harant, haramana, harana, carrying. Haritapa, haraniya, should be carried.
Okay. One more time.
Yes. Harati, he carries. Haranti, they carry. Harasi, you carry. Harata, you carry. Harami, I carry. Harama, we carry. Haritwa, having carried. After carrying, carry and. Haritung, to carry. Harita, hata, carried. Harant, haramana, harana, carrying. Haritapa, haraniya, should be carried.
Okay, and the last time.
Yes, Sayada. Harati, he carries. Haranti, they carry. Harasi, you carry. Harata, you carry. Harami, I carry. Harama, we carry. Haritwa, having carried. After carrying, carry and. Haritung, to carry. Harita, hata, carried. Harant, haramana, harana, carrying. Haritapa, haraniya, should be carried.
Yes, well done. Sadhu. Okay, so in this way, now we actually, so using one base, we can practice in this way. Later, we will replace instead of the present tense at the other tense with the future tense. But the way of forming the gerund or infinitive, do, da, na, and da, mana are the same. So because of future tense, nothing changed. Okay, not future tense form. So just to base their form edited. So but very common to see, very common to be found in the Tipitaka. So that is why. So we need to be familiar with them. So somewhat like a two form harita, hada. Harita is so common way it is formed to the hara base. Ida is added, but hada is a little bit strange. So that is why we need to practice in this way. After that, when we have the enough information to read some short sutta at the time, reading, practice also we will do. So some lines from the sutta directly. So at that time, so you will find yourself how familiar, how you how family you with the Pāli. So you can find yourself at that time. So not so difficult actually. Okay, so now time's already up. Okay, so is there any question? Something you want to know about the Pāli grammar or something? The other one also you can.
Can I ask Pastor?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, for the past participle, ita and the future participle tapa, because it means the passive.
Yes,
So
of course.
we don't need to add yeah anymore, right, Bante?
Yeah. So yeah is only for the but form. So that yeah later for the passive. So with the but form also we can find, and also with the present participle passive also we can find. Only for these two. The other for the gerund also we don't use yeah. For the don't also we don't use yeah. For the dana also we don't use yeah. For the this daba and yeah also we don't use yeah. Yeah passive we don't use.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can use yeah for the present participle.
For the verb, yeah, present participle
Yeah.
and for the main verb, right?
Right. Yeah. Thank you very much, Bante.
Okay, welcome. Okay, so
Sayadaw, I have a questions
of course you can.
about but participle for the special case like at like hata. How can how can we can check that it exists or not? Or it's just learned by heart?
No, so you don't need to learn by heart. So later, here only hada we learn, but it has like a, previous gata also, you see. So for the gata also past participle when changing in this way. What is it here you see? Ma drop. Actually, so the sound, the letter ra, ma, na, these three letters commonly drop in this way. Later we will see that.
Yeah. Thank you, Sayadaw.
Okay. Okay, so if no more questions, so let's stop here by saying sadhu. So, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Sada Phaya. Good night and Suki Hotu, Sada.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
Thank you, Saido. Sukyoto. Good night.
Good
Thank you,
night.
Sayadaw. Thank you, Sayadaw.
Thank you, Sayadaw, so much.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
Thank you, Sayadaw.